Bubba Pollard and Austin Nason will get us going. Sit back and enjoy this one from Slinger, Wisconsin. Oh, and a big stack up already on the inside line. A couple of cars getting some damage behind Michael Bilderback, but we stay green. And a tough opening lap at 200 here at Slinger. Right there in that number 5 car, we've talked about how good that young man has been throughout the course of this entire weekend. And how about Ty Majeski, that number 91 car? He's not wasting any time. We heard from several competitors that they don't think there's going to be a lot of riding around here in this opening part of the race. And for Ty Majeski, fast qualifier, opening couple of laps, already up a couple spots.
Caution.
Caution out. Not sure if it's before Johnny Sauter was able to take that second position away, and it's for Luke Finhouse. You can see the right front flat on the number 4 car. 159 laps to go. Here's a battle for the lead. Contact in 3 and 4. Johnny Sauter all over the back bumper. The number 14 of Austin Nason to the inside.
That was an awareness nudge, a nudge again. Nason thought he was clear. Is not the case. Johnny Sauter to lead at Slinger.
Contact made for 5th. Bilderback into the back. Here's the 92, Bubba Pollard. Huge damage in turn 4 as several cars come to a stop. Caution is out in turn number 4.
Look for the silver car on the outside of the black 17. Got the back of RJ Braun, and look at that.
One of the most interesting battles on the racetrack that I've been paying attention to. Great battles for 1st through 3rd, and then 4th through 6th. Yellow flag does come out here, but the battle with Grant Griesbach as well as Michael Bilderback, as we're told, there is precipitation around the racetrack, and that's the reason for the yellow flag.
Johnny Sauter, Ty Majeski going to lead us back to the green flag, and we're back underway here at Slinger.
Johnny Sauter wanted the outside on the restart. He wanted the outside. That's where his car was working before all the rain washed away the upper groove. And guess what? It's still working for Sauter in the orange 5 on the outside. Holding off. 3-time Slinger Nationals champ Majeski.
I was wondering how patient this field was going to be as they got back up to full song, but it looks like the field is just as aggressive as it was right at the start of this race. Sauter showing that outside lane still got plenty of grip in it. Holding off Ty Majeski. Austin Nason right now trying to make a move on Ty Majeski in that 91 car. Still going at it. They are stacked up big time. Further back in the field. Oh no, there's going to be a crash. Kendrick Cryer spinning to the inside of the infield as they both slide around in the grass. That is Griesbach that has joined him.
If he has the lead and the caution comes out, whether it be for the break or the next caution, Ty might have that choice of choosing that outside line to see how good it is. And here he goes, up the hill, pushing Johnny up the hill a little bit further and grabs the lead. Ty Majeski leading at Slinger.
34, now 33 laps away from the halfway break. These drivers will get the opportunity to work on their race cars. Exchanging a little bit of paint there between a couple of orange race cars. Austin Nason there in the 14. Again, he struggled, was really free early on in the portion of the race. And that car looking like it's kind of coming to life here with a little bit of a reset.
Now there's room to run. We just saw from Nason running up in the lower groove up the hill in turn 2. That was where Majeski made that run and the pass on Sauter. That's the line that Nason's in now. There's room for a whole car width up there, but Sauter wasn't happy with that, how high he got to go there.
But his progress may be stalled here as we're just about to see that halfway break come out.
Pushing limits for 2 reasons. Sauter wants a front row restart. We also know we're going to get 4 fresh Hoosier ST1 stars and ST2 stars on these cars for the second half of this race in just moments. Sauter's still fighting for it. Yellow caution. Caution's out for the halfway break.
Second half of the 46th Annual Slinger Nationals is back underway. Ty Majeski leading the field, and he is gone off at turn number 2. Already a couple car lengths up over Nason and Johnny Sauter. And again, we'll see which cars made themselves a lot better in this second portion of the race. And Johnny Sauter really strong early in the race, but trying to hang on as that number 5 car.
Sauter, I think, is searching right now. He wants to see if the inside works. Oh, contact there. Puts Sauter in the fence from Bilderback's front nose.
Bilderback was taking a peek to the outside. You could see that too. Tried to slow up when Johnny came up. You could see some damage there for Johnny Sauter. That number 5 car, again, was aggressive early on in this race, but Bilderback probably going to have to go to the bottom now to try to make that move.
Boy, Johnny Sauter's now trying to fight this thing to see if it still can turn the way it had it over. No doubt there's an issue with that hard impact at speed on the backstretch. More than God Bless America, I'm sure, being discussed here. They get together again, and around goes Sauter.
For the 46th Annual Slinger Nationals back underway here from Wisconsin. And it hasn't even been a contest for Ty Majeski yet. Off of these restarts, flying away from the rest of the field. But man, does that 9 car look good just behind him? That's Derek Kraus looking for third. He has carved his way through this field so quickly. But DeAngelis holding him at bay for now. They are just inches off each other off of turn number 4.
Kraus raced the last chance race again here at the Slinger Nationals. He's done it multiple times, and I gotta say, by now, he's finding that to somehow be an advantage. Look how fast that car is getting on this racetrack as the laps wear on.
In big trouble, but they keep it going. That is the 17 of Max Kaler that is just right in the middle of a huge stack up off the corner. That break is exactly what he needed. Because before that he was struggling. Oh, but this isn't what he needed. Spinning in 3 and 4. Thorne cannot get going. Prunty is involved as well. And we are paused yet again with 29 laps to go. With Derek Thorne side by side with each other, and don't think they're too happy with one another right now. Kraus, though, making up some ground on the bottom. And again, if these guys are going to have any chance to try and chase down that 91 car, if they're battling side by side like this, they cannot stay like this for very long. One of them is going to have to prevail, and prevail very quickly.
Kraus tried to push him a little wide. That's only like 7 inches up the hill from the bottom of that yellow line on the inside. Kraus doing what he can to try to get a little bit of an advantage.
You can see him sliding. He was trying to get as far to the right as possible to arc into the corner. Some more contact made off the corner. Clear up in front, says Spotter. Kraus goes to the middle to protect. Morrissey now, and DeAngelis, big slide there through turn 4. In the 46th Annual Slinger Nationals, you're missing nothing up front other than Ty Majeski just seeing a bunch of clean windshield, and even the rear windshield starting to get really clear. Oh, trouble! Pinsauter spins around off the nose of Bilderback. Caution is out, 17 to go. And DeAngelis, after struggling, ends up in it as well.
Pinsauter made the pass on Bilderback. Bilderback is tapping on the roof right here. Back to green, Majeski gets the jump.
Nason with his best shot to try to fend off the 91, but it's not going to be able to happen. Ty Majeski once again into the lead. Morrissey trying to find his way to third. What a story it would be for Andrew Morrissey. Redemption for him after 2024. If he can get his way here tonight, he's up to third. And the white flag is out for Ty Majeski, a 4-time winner in Dick Trickle, Joe Shear, Rich Bickle. You're going to have to add another name to that list. Ty Majeski wins his 4th Slinger Nationals.